green screen, green room, whatever you want to call it, ready to go. But before I bring them on, everybody, market's open, so I know we're moving here. I want to just review these two pre-market trades with you and show you where I'm at going into the open, because I think that sets the tone for the day in a lot of ways, especially with this daylight savings. I know a lot of you are up trading pre-market now more than maybe before. So the first trade, I'm at personal daily profit target, which is 388 on this Ignite account, locked out on this account now. This was a short from 67.34 down to 67.29. You can see overnight, we push beautifully off that overnight VWAP for new lows. So as we pull back at 7 o'clock, I get short. You know, all my pre-market trades this week have one thing in common. They trade with the overnight VWAP in that direction, and I'm getting in the trade at the start of a new 15-minute candle. It's been very helpful this week. So this was 7 o'clock, out of this thing a little bit past 7:30, so about 30 minutes in the trade, 67.34 down to 67.29, everybody. You see the entry and the exit here. Then, because the short bias is still in play, I'm locked out on that account. I switch here in Project X to a different account, which is this one that's in drawdown. Finally at a drawdown thanks to this $270 winner. I get short here at that exit price of the first trade. So we're out. I don't get any of this. Cool. It confirms to me sellers are in, and I can trade now into this level. So once we pull back again, I get short again, 29 3/4, and I'm out literally 4 points later at 26. It moved quickly right down, caught the 270 or so, and bagged that on this account, which now brings this account out of drawdown. I started this account this week. It's an Ignite account, took a big loss on Tuesday, and now finishing the week actually plus $31 and locked out on this account. So that's this account. And then the payout account that you guys saw me took the payout, hit that max loss yesterday. I'll show you those trades, and then clawed some of that back. So still ending the week green on this account and having taken a payout on it. So happy with that. And then what I'm going to be trading with you guys today is these Ignite accounts that I started this week, and we're on a nice little heater here. So we're up $900 already on these three. So this is what we're going to focus on stream. That's my morning. That's my week on the accounts. Let me show you really, really quick, and then we'll pull Tanner in. The loss yesterday. Can't just show you wins. 2 trades, 2 losses. Second loss was just too big. That's why it hit the max loss. You guys saw the first one. Long here as we take New York VWAP. Maybe I'm a little married to the long bias as the day went on yesterday instead of just flipping and getting short when it sucked lower. So I think this is a fair entry, because if it would have carried, I would have said that should have been a trade I was in. Took that stop. Very happy with that. I was only down 190, $200. But then I'm doing this, and I don't know what this is, Randy. Buying this as it's falling, dealing with all this drawdown, not closing it here on the retest of the VWAP that we knew could have looked good for sellers. And the whole chat made money short, and I ended up taking full loss. So that was the second trade. That's what put me at the max daily loss on that one. And then the 3 Ignites caught this. That was the short. I had the short yesterday at the highest price, 68.37.
Would you say that you were just married and being stubborn to the longs? Because I literally wanted to. I was watching stream on the side, and I was trying to message you, and I wanted to come through the screen and grab you and
but see, like, that's where you take a payout, you get a little confident, careless. It happens. I think the better way, because James got long, Evan was long. I think the better thing we should have done was, okay, sellers are clearly in here. We need to be out of this long here on that retest, and we need to be looking for shorts off this. I said it out loud. I was like, chat, short, like this is a great short. If this comes down, you're trading what the chart's telling you. If you're long like me, you're hoping it goes higher. We were just hoping, just smoking the hope dope, and it didn't pay off. Didn't pay off. So yeah, so that was yesterday, and that was the week. I think overall though, like if you look at all of my trading this week across all the groups of accounts, just look at this week. It's pretty good. Even with the lost days in there, those days are just a little smaller green. Still a really, really good week. So payout locked in, green on all the accounts. Now let's see if we can get a little bit more. Before we get going, Randy, I say we give away our first. Yeah, this thing's going lower. Is this a new low of week, 6,700?
Yes.
Let's bring Tanner in here too.
Sir.
Good morning, sir.
Smoking that hope dope.
Smoking that hope dope. Yep. New lows a week here, buddy. What are we doing?
Yeah. I got something I'm watching specifically. I'll show you on my screen, actually. Check this out. This will be really easy for everyone to see too.
Everybody, if you don't know, this is Tanner, by the way. If you're new to ASFX TV, you're like, who's this dude with the sexy mustache? Bro,
it's one of my favorite humans.
Got edge. Yeah, dude. I was edging yesterday.
Check this out.
What do you got? Let me see.
My screen. 50 SMA for NQ since we overtook it in April. been support the entire time. We're coming into it. So
Okay.
this is my main focus today, to see like how we kind of treat this. Probably grab some liquidity right here. 800 would be like the ultimate. If we can get to 800, overshoot, then bounce, I'll try the long. Obviously, any longs right now are kind of sketchy by nature, but like this is my main focus, is this moving average, because the support's going to be support till it's no longer support. Could this just crack and fail and go through? Yes, but like we probably get some sort of reaction around here. So that's going to be my focus. And now we're accelerating into it. So either around 900, I'm going to look for a bounce, or it's going to be the sweep of this 800 area, 816, and I'm going to look for a bounce. That's kind of my focus today.
Okay, I like it.
So
Randy, do you like the bounce idea better, or do you like trying to short this here? I mean, you see Bookmap getting soaked up here,
So last night I came into the Asian session with the long bias, and luckily I didn't marry it. So my first loss was a long. I do like what Tanner's saying, and it's valid in every which way, but this sell-off, it just wants to keep continuing down. And there were so many levels I had marked out that we just keep coming right through that. To be honest, even right now, I was this short off of the New York VWAP would have been, even though the range is not set. Bookmaps had a ton of orders sitting below. It's just screaming at you.
Yeah,
I like the short too. Like initially, like I wanted to see prior day low get retested, because that was also 24-hour VWAP. So you had a nice confluence there, but we just didn't even get the test at the open. It just shit the bed and went straight down. So
on ES, 4%. Nvidia's down 3%. Stocks are red.
On ES, I got a naked, but like basically a naked point of control at 66.80 or 66.75. So I'm curious to see what happens there as price pulls lower to it. But like I said, every time there's a level that I think we're going to, hopefully find some support, price gets a little bounce. And then
what did it do yesterday, bro? Look at yesterday's open.
Yes, it was wild.
Yesterday's open was this. I mean, we just switch it to regular trading hours, so it's faster. Like yesterday's open was the same thing. Straight down, basically. So sellers here, boys. Tesla down 4%, Nvidia down 3%. Apple's the only one with some legs at about even. Everything else is red. VIX is up 10%, everybody. Delta's already negative 5,000. Those two things together would tell me there's probably some more momentum in the downside here. I wouldn't be trying to come in and just pick it here. Maybe see some slowing. If you're using like a 1-minute chart, everybody, maybe you want to wait until this opening range sets. Try our opening range fade, right? Once we see them chase that breakout, people will chase the breakout low after the first 15-minute low is set. People will chase that. We could fade that, potentially following Tanner's idea back for a long towards VWAP. So I don't do well trading when it just starts sliding like this at the open. I like to let levels set. I think a lot of people want momentum, but I think they underestimate how hard momentum is to trade.
Tanner had a great analogy yesterday on his Instagram post when he caught a little long on one of the moves down, where it was like picking up pennies in front of a steamroller. And on a little pullback, you get in long, take a little. It's such a risky trade. I've had those two before, and it's like they feel great, but it's like you could have just got ran right over and smoked.
Well, I had some structure on that trade at least to work with. So like when it was working initially, I was like, oh, this is great. Like this is awesome. It's doing what it should. But again, because of the daily chart actually yesterday, I was like, I don't like this daily chart really. I was like, I'm actually just going to cover this in the VWAP, just because, again, it was like a $1,200 trade. I was like, that's solid. I don't need to be greedy and go for like a 2K trade on this. Let me just take it off in the VWAP. It's a safe, easy trade. And I happened to like literally snipe the bottom and the top of that small little 60-point move. And it was just one of those things where I was like, okay, like kind of lucky in that sense for sure, because I did not expect it to just like run over all day like that. So, it was pennies in front of the steamroller.
Did you see that? What's up, Lawrence? Good morning, buddy.
What up, man?
Lawrence?
What's going on?
You see your boy took a payout this week?
I did see that. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Good shit.
It's not going to pay for much, but it's something.
Was it? How many Ignite accounts was it?
Only one, because remember when I was with you fuckers last Friday on stream, I thought it was copy trading and it was only one. Well, then you forgot. You didn't see what happened. The other ones that were not copy traded, I grouped them together, traded at 2:30 Friday last week, and I hit max loss on them. So I've been digging them out of drawdown since last Friday, and I just got them out of drawdown. So if I wouldn't have done that, all 6 would have been at payout.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Life.
I think that we kind of underestimate how skilled you have to be to get a payout. I think I sent you guys like a reel, maybe I didn't
3%, right?
3% for a payout, and then 0.01% for a live account.
Yeah,
per 100,000 traders per.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Which is that crazy, or is it crazy that Top Step apparently paid out $90 million last month?
That's insane.
Is that real?
So that means
I think that was last year.
Okay, that makes way
1.2
more
billion.
sense. 90 million in a month doesn't seem real.
Yeah, because that would be
It doesn't.
1.2 billion for the year, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And they're not doing over $1 billion in payouts. They would have to be doing, if they're doing that, they'd have to be doing how many X in revenue?
Right. So it had to be
I
for the
mean,
year.
I can't call it, bro. People have addictions.
No, for
That's just
sure.
No, I know that,
Like,
but
I
just
can't
think,
call
like,
it,
that
bro.
company, like, I can't
So
picture
guys-
a prop firm being $1 billion company.
We have
But who
2
knows?
giveaways today, everybody. Tanner and Lawrence, you guys don't know this. Over this week for ASFX TV members, I've been asking them to fill out a survey. Like we try to do a quarterly or a semi-annual like feedback survey. Pick your favorite streamer. Who do you like? Who do you not like? And I offered them $100, and we had a ton of people fill out the survey. So our first duck race, we'll do it in like 5 minutes. Everybody, first duck race will be for the $100 cash.
Nice.
$100
Love
cash.
it. Love it.
Can we bet on it since it's Friday? Can we like bet like each other, the 4 of us or something? Like put $20 in a pot and the winner takes it. Whoever gets the winning duck, like between the 4 of us.
I'm not betting on it. It's a 1 in 100 plus chance, bro. I'm not
you're
betting.
such a pussy. Jeez.
Yeah, it's too random. I bet where I have edge, brother. I'm not a pussy.
I bet where I have edge. I feel that.
I gamble where I feel like I have an edge. I have no edge, and you guess it, dude. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking, and you want me to bet a 100 something to 1 odd on a duck race, bro? You gotta be doing something more degenerate than that to get to that point. I don't just start there, Randy. Okay.
I got a good story after the duck race. I know Austin will appreciate it, and all the dads in the chat. Tanner and Lawrence will get a good laugh out of it too. But
well, real quick, 15-minute opening range is set. 35 points today. It's a big opening range for ES. It's a good size. So that tells me, everybody, I gave you this tip earlier this week for the day trading stuff. If I have a 30-point ES opening range, my stops are going to be probably 10 to 15 points on my trade today. If I take anything, that means I'll probably have to be a little bit smaller in position size. I won't be as heavy because I'm going to need a wider stop. Market's moving today. Volatility's there. VIX is up 8%. So just something to keep in mind as we look for ideas. I think if you look at yesterday, right, Randy, we talked about why was I married to the long. Well, look at today. We're getting an opportunity here for shorts off of New York VWAP, right? Just riding that trend similarly. So instead of trying to snipe it, probably better off just trading with it for now until we get something to juice it.
I like the idea on the. I like the size thing that you said. That's exactly what I'm thinking about today. I'm like, my starters usually are 5 micros. I'm going to start with 3, I think, today, and just leave a wider stop and then add in if I need to.
Just remember, bro, you can always YOLO it at 2:30 this afternoon, and like it doesn't matter. So like you always have that. So like start small.
I'm getting close to a payout on my instant funded account and going back to live with top 1.
Nice,
so
nice.
I'm trying not to be
nice.
Don't
fuck it up, dude.
I'm like one max win away on those Ignite accounts too.
Okay, cool. I'm glad how many are you trading?
Just 3 of them.
All right, good.
350Ks.
Look, so I got this right now, Tanner. Look at my screen real quick. I have look, I'm all over, bro. I have instant fundeds ready for next week. I have the Ignite I just took the payout on, trading on its own. I have the one that was in drawdown, got that to break even this morning. So that's on its own. And then I got 3 other Ignites grouped together here. So I got a lot cooking, bro. I got a lot of stoves or pots on the stove.
You're like me with all the other firms though.
Yeah, exactly. You're just
accounts over here, accounts here. I am a firm whore. Yeah, exactly. I like this bounce right now that's happening, by the way. I did try along. I tried along. I'm aiming for honestly up towards 25,200 if we can get there.
Okay.
I'm only in 3 micros. I'm only risking $400, which is kind of a lot for 3 micros, but
but it's moving.
It's moving though, so we'll see. I'm like debating if I even want to like hold. I might even cut it early if we get a little too low, like back below 940s. I don't know. I have a lot. Like I like the initial bounce here, but at the same time, I'm not confident in it. So we'll see.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Like I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Brian sent this markup real quick. Brian, great trade, buddy. So the only risk that I see with this, you're reading the VWAPs well. VWAPs are trending down. I see it. The only risk is you're trading before opening range is set. But at least you're doing that in a direction that we've been in overnight. Like we've been under overnight VWAP. We've been moving lower. So it's not like you're trying to pick a bottom before the opening range is set. So I think I like this. And what I noticed on this one too, Brian, I was just going to say, look at all the volume that comes in here, everybody, at market open. So when you think about using overnight VWAPs and stuff like that, just remember they're there, but they're not as heavy because look at how little volume those overnight hours get. So that stands out to me too. What were you going to say, Lawrence?
I was going to say, like, it's so crazy how the markets are like crashing. I see a lot of people tweeting about it, and I'm like, it's not crashing. Like, we're down 3%, bro.
3%, bro. Suck
Like,
a dick, bro.
Bro, after a fucking run up of like, what is this, 35% more?
Yes, bro. Right.
Like 40%. So
No,
from
life is
April
better not listening to the
2025,
peanut gallery, bro. They are
bro,
so
it's
wrong all the
crazy.
time. It's
It's
crazy.
crazy. This year, April 2025 till present, we went up 40%, 41%, and now we're
And
down
imagine
3%.
being a bear the whole time.
I know, right?
So this is how I'd look at this on the opposite side of Tanner's trade. Tanner's looking at longs here as ES took VWAP. Tanner, you're long NQ, right?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get stopped here though. I don't know. We'll see.
I see orders coming on below at 66.75, 66.70. Randy, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, I just didn't like this little bunch of orders up at 67.05 and 67.10. So yesterday it was clear, and this is what I was going to say. When you were watching Bookmap yesterday, you didn't realize or didn't notice all the orders below, and there was really nothing at all above. And it just price tried to pump higher, and it pulled lower. Where here, I think we could trade into these 05s and these 10s. And then if we get NQ gets back above its New York VWAP in the process, we're going to have all three indices in VWAP alignment above their New York, so I could still see a move higher. So I don't love the short just at the moment.
I love that pullback we just had to hold so far. Trying to hold. That's why you keep your stop at the extreme. Kept it at the low a day.
Yep.
Didn't
take
take it off.
It's gonna get tapped every time.
Yeah, I know. I added one more micro as well, so now I'm risking 500 on this trade. But I'm aiming for up towards 200s, which would be like 1,800 profit. I mean, that's 3 to 1, 3 to 1 R. I mean, we'll see. But
what would be the reason? I guess, okay, better question. Do we need a reason for this to, like, does it need a catalyst to continue to go lower today? Or is what we've already seen enough to just let it go?
I think it just wants to go, dude. Like, yeah, look how weak this is.
Okay, so then that goes. My question then is it lack of buyers today or a lot of sellers today?
A lot of sellers, I think.
I
think it's from yesterday. I mean, it is a perfect storm to continue lower today. The long is sketchy, like, as I'm not gonna lie. I'm just trying in zones and areas that like usually give me some edge. Like, look at this. The thing's about to come smoke me, dude. But the thing is, since we had the big day on Tuesday where we just rallied, or no, what was that, Wednesday, right?
Yes,
and then yesterday we gave it all back, which is like the catalyst for today, usually being a continuation day. So that's why when we just sold straight at the open, I was like, not surprised there. But this
10 a.m. news too.
Yeah. The only thing I'm like, again, why I tried this, I'll show you exactly on here why I tried this. It was a 4 hour. We swept this liquidity over here at 933, overshot it, and then also it lined up with very, very close into my moving average, right? Like right there. So I'm like, all right, this might be the zone, the area. Again, this could keep dying all the way past 800. That's totally scenario. I have two scenarios here, so that's why I'm giving myself two chances today for the long if I take it, but that's the thing. I have no fucking idea which one it's going to bounce at. And we saw what happened last Friday when I was like patiently waiting for my snipe and just I was over patient and didn't so I'm trying to like learn from that, I guess, a little bit last Friday and just see how I can improve in that sense. But I don't know. We're heavy, bro. This is all heavy. So we'll see what happens.
A lot of orders below right now. Still everybody at 75, 82, 85. They look like, Randy, do you think they want to fill? Delta's coming up though. That's what's interesting. Delta was
I got a short marked up here that I might get short off of the New York VWAP.
Okay.
We'll see what happens here.
Okay. This ain't too bad if we're this 2 minutes engulfing here and this 5 minutes it's trying to. It's nothing until we get above 25,000.
You know me, Tanner. I would like to join you on ES. If ES would sweep opening range low and then come through, I would join you on the long.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Let's do our first giveaway of the day. We're going to do the ASFX TV member giveaway. We do that every Friday for some instant funded accounts. But first, we're going to do this cash giveaway. And I got a nice 15-second timer here. So, Randy, you wanted to bet on this, buddy. Take a bet. Take a pick. Which duck do you want?
Let me zoom in.
Dude, I'm going with number 1 today. I feel like number 1 never wins. But I'm gonna go number 1, the sword.
Okay, I like the sword.
Fencing guide, or what is that?
Yeah.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
I'm taking the king at the very second to the top, or whatever that is.
Okay,
the king of
Lawrence,
England.
You want in on this?
No, I'm gonna lose.
All right, I'm taking the brown duck.
I'm going to lose, bro.
I'm taking the brown duck at the bottom. All right.
The brown duck. I don't like that.
Duck.
That's right.
Brown duck run fast. Yeah, the chat's so funny. So everybody, real quick before I hit go, this is a giveaway for ASFX TV members. We appreciate you guys so much for giving us the feedback in the survey. We had over 150 people give us feedback, which is amazing. Thank you. That's all I got to say is thank you, because it's going to help us make the product better, help us bring more value on the coaching calls and everything like that. So we appreciate you. So happy to give $100 away here. Good luck, brown duck. Good luck, sword duck.
Come on, fencer.
When a brown duck comes out of nowhere and wins this race, y'all are going to suck it.
Can you stop saying brown duck?
No.
Yeah, everyone's wrong,
Michael.
dude.
Let's go, Michael. I like Michael.
Everyone's
Michael's
wrong.
been trading really well too. That's amazing. Michael, super happy for you, buddy.
It's
we'll make
the
sure we get you
naked
that
duck for the win.
Naked duck for
streaker.
the win. Naked duck. So everybody, we'll do another duck race later on stream. And what we'll do is give away some instant funded accounts from Top One Futures. So thanks everybody again on ASFX TV. And we'll do another giveaway in a few minutes. So hang out here. If you haven't put your name on the list for the giveaway, it is in the live chat. And if you're watching on X right now, you're like, what live chat? We have an ASFX TV member chat where we do these giveaways every week. Yeah, Angel says there's nothing wrong with the brown duck, Randy. Stop being racist.
I am the brown duck. That's the best part about it.
Clip that.
Yeah,
I am the brown duck.
This ain't bad here. This ain't bad. It is trying. This is trying, by the way. This is.
I like it, Tanner, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's like it's almost right now, like where you got in for sure, but right now it's a little bit of a crapshoot.
For sure. Well, I mean, we have 25,000 right here, which is like a brick wall. It's super tough. You have New York VWAP just above here. Like, that's why target wise, I'm like, I don't even want 200 anymore. I'm like, if we can get a retest of overnight VWAP, that's it. I'm good. Like, I'm just going to take that and run. And that would also be an overshoot of like opening print, right? I think this is possible because this is prior day high. You have VWAP right here. Again, like on days like this where it's really aggressive to the downside, I just don't want to be too advantageous with my targets. So I'm like, all right, where's the likely area we'll probably at least test if we start getting some momentum and going? Probably get a retest of VWAP, then probably prior day low, but then it could dump again. So if this ends up holding right here, I'm just going to adjust, like, that's why I adjusted my target down to here. I was like, that's all I need. And I'm like, I'm good. And that's a quality trade for me, for my system, what I do. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Or I'm just completely wrong and it just shits the bed here. And I'm just like, all right, well.
It's not really moving much on ES. Like
It's not, but I kind of like it. I kind of like that because it's so slow. I feel like everyone's like, here we go. We're going to go back down. But all the buyers like, no, we're accumulating this bitch. We're going to rip it higher. You know? And then me and Lawrence know we love the stops at the extremes. Keep the stop at low a day.
Right.
That's why all this, like, look, remember like in the moment right here when I was watching all this, I was like, maybe I'll cut it at 40. And I'm glad I didn't because I was like, no, Tanner, just stock up. It's an extra like $75 loss. It doesn't matter. Keep it at low a day. Because all this right here got super close. And if I would have cut it here at 40s, now I would have been butthurt, right? I would have been salty. Like, okay. Like,
I mean, that's also something that I'm working on myself is like not interrupting my trades. Like just staying focused on not interrupting my trades. Yeah, like I always say, like it's just like even like if you would have got stopped out fully, like that would have been much cheaper than jumping in and out of trades.
For sure, dude. You know, and I've experienced that actually a lot with Asia. I've been experimenting with it because I've just been ripping that. I have those two Top Step accounts that I hit those crazy overnight winners on. So like for me, I was like, okay, all I need to do is just $200, just like go to the ATM basically. And that's putting on one fucking like NQ contract and just letting it trade and not really stressing about it. I had one day early on, I think a few weeks ago, where I flip-flopped a bunch. I ended up losing like 2,500 that day. And I'm like, dude, you were trying to make $200. You just like 20. Like, what's wrong with you? It was the stupidest thing. And then from there, I was like, dude, no, just don't flip-flop it. Like, you know, go hit your $200 and go on. And since then, like every day, it's like 200, 200, 200, 200. And I successfully pulled out. One of them's like cleared. I got it down to like, I think $1,000 and I left in the account. And then I just YOLO'd it and ended up like blowing that one. But I pulled out 9,000 from the 10K account, which is cool. And the other one that has 20K, I've pulled out 15 from it. And now it has 5K left. So I am doing that ATM method. So I'm like, cool, that's been working with that sense. But it's because I don't fuck with the position and flip flop, snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. Any Office fans? Come on, Randy.
I get the reference. I don't remember the exact episode.
Randy, you have to know The Office, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I wasn't watching TV. I'm a little bit older than you. I think when The Office was on, I was like just like partying like a fucking madman. So,
oh my god,
I didn't watch TV at all for like 5 years. I didn't.
I was going so hard, dude, drinking and boozing and everything. I didn't even turn the TV on. You know, you think you're having a good time? I didn't even watch TV, bro. I didn't even eat dinner. Okay, over 5 years.
Oh man.
VWAP just moved down to 38. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. 35. I'm not trying to be a hero here and get edged. I'm going to take whatever.
I like the long now, Tanner. I think you're going to be okay.
Yeah, now it's grinded out of it. It's looking a lot better. It's not bad. We'll see. Could be wrong still, but.
Where are you looking to take profits? I cannot see with my little old blind eyes.
25, 135.
25, 135.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Look at this 15-minute bar. This looks nice. If we get news right here and this rips us, could be nice.
Yeah, it's orange folder.
Oh, you're just trading it back to VWAP then.
That's it. Yeah.
I just put a short on ES here, everybody.
It's a safe trade.
Not to fight Tanner here, but I got a small short on with a stop at 24.
It's not bad. That's a good potential short. I mean, you got a retest of New York VWAP for Qs. Totally could work.
We hold the New York VWAP. I'll be getting long. Let this news come in.
Well, we got 30 seconds. Do I get wrecked or do I hit TP? What's going to happen?
I like these orders below on Bookmap. I like it's at the 10 a.m. candle. All I need is 66.94 to the downside. And I like my stop at 67.24. I know if we take 24, I really don't want shorts in our session right now. So this is a good 50% pullback of the whole move since 9:30. So I think I can get this.
Tape's wild, and what's going to happen? Something's going to happen. Oh,
that's a decent pin. Randy saw me for the account that I took the payout on this week, boys. I was in a trade right before 10 a.m. news, and it wicked me and hit me for the what I needed for the. It was cool.
I feel like I'm gonna get cooked here.
Yeah, look at all the orders below, Randy. 66.90, 66.82.
Yeah, look at the CBD though. Mine's almost zero.
Yeah, back to 1,700 for me. I'm about to hit max profit on this, I think.
Yeah, it's looking like it wants to go back down.
You're sitting on 6,700 though.
I just took 3 contracts of my 5 there, everybody.
Nice short. Let's see. I look like I'm going to get stopped, but I don't know. It's not over till it's over. We'll see.
See if we can get to 90, Randy. I'm going for 90. I got to break even now on the rest. I took 3 of the 5. I got 2 left.
You're gonna get it.
Was it easy for you to read the charts today, Tanner? Because I feel like it's really hard for me to see what's going on. Like I feel like I need to wait a little bit, like the next few days. I don't know. It's like I'm looking at the 4-hour and then the daily, and I'm like, okay, like we can keep going all the way down to like around 800s, but I don't know. I can't read this shit, bro. I
love the 800. I do like the 800s. I mean, there's some clear liquidity, like I showed on that daily chart. But yeah, I mean, I love when we come back into ranges like this because I have more levels to work with personally. Like I'm such a fan of trading like this type of like ranges and pullbacks and stuff like this because the all-time high grind is the hardest thing for me personally. It's just I need reference points. So, but yeah, it's just heavy overall, bro. Like any longs. That's why if I get stopped here, I'm not going to be like, why didn't that work? I'm like, well, because it's fucking heavy as shit. Like,
yeah, Lawrence, the way you read the chart this week, brother, is you see that red sell button, you just click that and wait a few minutes. And then
yeah, pretty much.
That's all I've been doing.
But even if you go on like a 4-hour chart, you see like we're in the middle of a trend right now. So it's like very hard to even.
I literally can't even go to a 4-hour chart because I'm a scalper. So like I disabled it. Like I can't even see a 4-hour chart. I broke it. I broke the 4 and the H key on my keyboard. I can't even go see it.
Oh my goodness.
Smart.
I closed another contract at 98, everybody. So I have just one contract left.
I don't know. If we hold 6,700 here, it's basically, and we get above this New York VWAP, I might look to get long still.
Yeah, that's why it's not terrible. The action's hard. It's honestly kind of tough to read. This is one of those for sure where, like we said, you don't want to be flip-flopping. It's like you kind of want to have like your extremes of like where are you fully wrong or where are you, where's your TP? That's why I'm keeping my stop at low a day. I'm not going to touch it. It can pull back here and do its thing. It might fail. It might hold.
If it's so low and it being in a downtrend, trends once established are most likely to continue, and all these orders on Bookmap, Randy, I'm very surprised to hear you want to be buying a reversal Friday or something like that.
Well, I think we could get a pump up to like even 20, and then this thing could want to sell off again. I'm not trying to buy this.
Where are you coming up with that scenario? What the fuck is that, bro?
What do you mean?
Like we could go to 20, we can go to 30. You're just saying what ifs. No, just
if you go back this week and look at the New York Open, price ripped higher, and then there was a sell-off every time.
No, incorrect. Look at
except yesterday. If you go back and look, if you look on Wednesday, pull up the chart.
Wednesday was the exception. Yeah.
And then you even had it on where's the New York Open on? Even on Tuesday, you got to rip up. You got to rip up from 6,800 to 6,850.
Okay.
Let's go back to Monday. Monday, you had a rip up pre-market to a high. Actually, 6:30 market open, and it pulled down. And it pulled straight down to 6,846 from 6,900. So yeah, so maybe Tuesday was the exception. Tuesday and Wednesday was the exception.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't make the mistakes that I'm making.
Oh, but I'm not trying to fight the VWAP.
No.
Yesterday you were fighting the VWAP on all three of your trades.
No, the mistake I just took stop loss on it. Like I was on the longs, yes. But what I'm saying is on this one, the 20, like the thought of like it has 67.20, it's got to come up there. Where's that coming from? Like just check yourself on that of like, why am I thinking that? Why would it have to do that? Why doesn't it just keep going lower now? Sellers are in control. They've been in control. I just sold it at the start of a 15-minute candle because it's been pulling back from 9:40 to the 10 o'clock news. I'm like, sell it here. It's 50% of the sell-off from the open. Sell it here. Stop at the open high.
Yeah, valid.
I think sells just have more momentum in this type of a market environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you bought the bottom, like Tanner's trying to, you get long money, but like look at how much easier the sell money is. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. You're correct, 100%. I'm taking the harder trade.
Yeah, but I did it yesterday. So now if I did it again today, then I'd be an idiot. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it every once in a while. We're retarded. We're not idiots. Retarded people, it takes you a couple days to then repeat the mistake because you kind of think you're overconfident. You overcame it. Nope, you're retarded. Try again. Stupid people just keep doing it every day. I'm not stupid. I'm retarded. It's different.
I think these conditions when we shift like this too, it's like,
dude, look at. I'm sorry, Tanner. 66.75. Heavy boys. Watch out below. No algo there. 66.75 on ES. 25 points lower. Bloody Friday. What were you going to say, Tanner?
I was going to say like conditions like this, when this happens, like this is really good learning experience for when markets start to shift a bit and like everything that was working like flawlessly in like the, straight up markets doesn't work as well. And like, you have to take note of that and like understand like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this doing X, Y, Z? And it's like, well, because we've shifted a bit and like, yeah, sellers have retaken control. I just got stopped out. So that's the thing is now, like, I'm not surprised by getting stopped there. It was a decent little attempt, but it didn't have enough legs and gas. So now I'm just going to wait for 800. If we can get 800,
I think a lot of people, when you pointed out that SMA, Tanner, I just think like this is my opinion. I don't have a stat to this. A lot of people see it pulling back into that and will try to buy it instantly for on a day trade or swing trade and investment. I sometimes will see it overshoot VWAP, overshoot EMA, and then still bounce, but it overshoots it. Like you talk about the overshoot. So I don't think it's always like hits the line. Now we go. What I'm saying is your trade may work in a few hours.
Correct.
Right. Or
correct. And that's again the exact same two scenarios I have. It was either right there, that initial bounce, which obviously there were some buyers there. We saw a little bit of buying, not enough to really get going.
Yeah.
And the second scenario is I wanted to see 800 be swept. That's the overshoot. And then we reclaim and we get back above 950. So now I'm just going to sit tight. I'll try it one more time.
No, you're cheering me on. We're working this down to 66.75. Yeah. I'm going to hit max profit before that.
Yeah. Rip it.
This was painless. Look at this. No drawdown on this, everybody.
Yeah,
I took the trade right before the 10 o'clock news. I think a couple of things on it. It's just the main thing would be I bought it or I sold it while we are above New York VWAP. But overnight VWAP is trending down. Previous day VWAP is trending down. Sellers all open. This isn't a lot of buying strength to me. I like that it's 50% of the open move down. So we can see this trade into these lows. And then you get the news juice. Plus, we had these orders on Bookmap. So there's just been a lot for me to want to be short. And I still think it can come lower, even though this is first break of opening range, Randy. So you probably would say, if I had 2 contracts, I'd close one here, but I only have 1 left.
Mm-hmm. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take a $500 loss.
I'm going to close it, everybody. I'll take max profit on these accounts, 375. I'm at 313. So I got 313 times 3 on that trade. And then earlier trade, I got 270 on this one. I locked it out. And then other earlier trade, 388. All shorts today, everybody. All shorts for max profit, basically, on the ignites. So it was from the top, I got 34 to 29. I got 29 to 26. And now I got 10 to 87 to 86. Working the same direction, trading with VWAP in good pullbacks.
So see here, is this the overshoot, dude? Is this the fucking overshoot and reclaim here?
Maybe.
It might be. I'm not going to chase this though.
Chat, how we doing?
Could just be one of those days.
Let's do a check-in.
Ariel just hit max daily profit for the first.
That's because I finally texted her back this morning.
Let's go.
I felt bad, dude.
What you got?
Dude, she's busting my balls in the text too. She's like, yeah, if you ever get time, cough, cough. I wrote this 2 days ago, cough, cough. I'm like, damn, dude, my bad. Like, my bad, bro.
Dude, man, get on top of your shit. What's wrong with you?
Bro, do you really want me to start with what's wrong?
No,
with me?
I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Shut up.
Don't ask that question, dude. It's a Friday. I got a lot of things I could start telling you about.
I got to tell you the story. You're gonna laugh. It's good. So,
oh my gosh.
The other day, our main toilet, we have 2 bathrooms. The main toilet, I go to flush it and it doesn't fucking flush. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with the toilet? I get a plunger, I go buy an air plunger, I buy a snake, I spend the next 24 hours gonna fucking smash this toilet. And then Hillary goes to me. Do you guys remember at the LA event, the swag bag had the stress ball in it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Hillary's like, where's that stress ball? I saw Miles playing with it, and I'm like, I look at Miles, I'm like, dude, where's the stress ball? And he just looks at me and laughs and runs away.
Oh my god, bro.
I call a plumber. Plumber comes over. He's in there for like half an hour. He's like, I think I got to take the toilet off this. I'm like, dude, what is it? And all of a sudden he comes out and he's like, I think you need a new fireplace remote. Miles shoved the fireplace remote down the toilet and flushed it. It wasn't even the stress ball. It was the fucking remote control. And the plumber's like, I've seen shit come out of a toilet. I've never seen a remote come out of a toilet.
Oh my god, dude.
And I look at Miles and he just again looks at me and smirks and just runs away.
Oh my god,
I love it.
All the parents out there with kids are gonna be they'll probably relate to that one, but now we have to buy those things to put the clips on the toilet seat so you can't open it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, everybody needs those.
Wow, this thing just totally bamboozled me with the sweep, unfortunately.
Nice exit on your trade too, Austin.
First break of opening range does not usually run, so I got to take profits when we break opening range.
Yeah.
Now can I get long?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not chasing this though. I'm proud of myself for just not. I don't feel some type of way about it. I'm just like,
Good.
whatever. Like my account is. I just don't want to fuck it up. I literally am sitting at like. Well, after that loss, I'm still sitting at 159,271. So I'm up $9,000 on this account. Nice. There's no point for me to be like, rush.
No.
My game plan is to get it to 163,500, take out the 3,500, and then go back to pre-live with the 10K account.
Yep, that's a good plan.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need to be aggressive. I've had a good week. Is what it is. Is what it is.
We're gonna lose. Not gonna win every trade.
Yeah, you gotta take some losses, dude.
You come on here a lot, bro, and you're hot. Can't be hot every day.
I know. I've been it's been a crazy good few weeks, months.
Here you go. Troy hit short on 2 XFAs. I hate fading Tanner. But we do what we got to do to make the money. We love
good for you. No, honestly, yeah, no, shout out. Like, dude, follow your system. Like, that was a good trade. I even told everyone too. I was like, this one I'm taking is kind of risky for sure. It wasn't one of those where I'm like, when you see me adding into the trade, going, I'm adding. That's when I'm a bit more confident. This one, I literally had 3 micros. I added one more, and it was like a reluctant, like, I'll add one more. So, no, good job, Troy. Good shit.
Good job, Troy. Fading Tanner's hard, but pulled off 800. Nice. When he said he was down 500 early, trying along, flip short, got up 335 for the day. 6 green straight days, going to shut it down. Nice, Tony. Very nice.
Very nice.
This is funny in the chat. Kevin goes, Tanner's definitely going to chase it. And then I just talked about how I didn't chase it. And he goes,
yeah, suck it.
And he goes, I chased the longs, Tanner.
That's awesome. It's all right, dude. We're all been there. I got the notes on the screen, everybody. I'm going to put the markup for you guys. I know some of you like my markups. I'll put it in the chat for you, and then this will go in the daily report card. I'm done. I'm not trading anymore. I'm happy with that because I've got max profit basically on all of my Ignite accounts. The only other accounts, I'd either be trading something close to max profit or I could start these instant fundeds, but I'm not going to do that on a Friday. We're going to start those next week.
Yeah.
So now we're cooking, boys. We're cooking. That means these accounts are literally at 1,500 almost. That's almost halfway to the payout. So 1,200 is this is basically halfway to payout now on these 3. Let's keep these 3 together, get this done, because these started off really good. The key with any prop firm account, I think, is you got to start off really green. Like, look at this. 4 straight green days puts this up $1,200 in the first 4 days. That's how you started.
I know that's fucking right.
And my exit today, so good, dude. What the fuck, bro?
That was good.
So
yeah,
good.
good shit, Austin.
Chris, stop trying to distract me. Chris is in the fucking chat trying to distract me. He posted definitely something on Twitter about me being short. Chris, fuck off right now. All right, bro. I love you, but fuck off. Trying to trade. He's been in the chat every 20 minutes. He's like, yo, check the Twitter. I posted a picture of us. And it's definitely a joke because he did it yesterday. He busts my balls for being short every day. And I'm like, Chris, I'm trying to fucking focus, bro.
Christian yesterday, just after the algo, messaged me and he's like, apparently when you're over 6 foot, you only can see longs because I sniped that little teeny long yesterday. Dude, I was like, yeah, I guess so.
Yesterday, Chris goes, I either say I'm long or I'm Austin.
Oh God, no!
Dude, that one I was dying, bro. Some of his are so good, bro. He said he's like, when Austin sits down to trade at the desk, he sits on a booster seat. Oh.
I love it. You just gotta own it.
Chris, you coming to Tampa?
I told him, I said, Tanner and Lawrence, I told Chris, I was like, you roast me so well, bro. I'm like, you should host a roast at the boot camp. I'm like, I will give
I'll buy a ticket.
Oh, dude, I'll get the popcorn.
Dude,
absolutely.
People would be dying, bro.
We get one of those big chairs.
Oh, that'd be so funny, bro.
That'd be so funny.
Well, let's do our last duck race before we get too off topic here. Let's do our last duck race.
Chris is our keynote speaker.
Yeah, surprise. Chris is the keynote, actually. Surprise, surprise. No, so Lawrence and Tanner, actually, before we get into the duck race, the plan is going to be we have our meeting next week for the boot camp stuff for all the staff. And then we're going to announce the keynote speaker right after Black Friday. So we're going to do ticket prices stay the same until the end of Black Friday. Ticket prices are going to go up beginning of December. And then a few days later, we're going to announce the keynote speaker. That's the game plan.
Nice.
Yep. So everybody, we got 68 people entered. We're going to do a 10-second duck race. This duck race, our second duck race of the day. It's always a Friday if we're doing a duck race. This is for a free Top 1 Futures account. Big shout out to Top 1 Futures. This is not an Ignite account. The Ignite accounts are only available for the next 2 days, today and then through the weekend and Monday, next 2 business days. And that's it. So what we're going to give away today is a traditional instant funded account, which is what a lot of us will be trading next week. Yep, we love the instant funded, everybody. All right,
going number 1 again, dude. The fucking now it's a
dinosaur duck. That thing's swagged out,
dude.
Randy, bet.
I'm gonna take Top Hat at the top. That's the guy with the monocle.
I think it's kind of racist that they don't put a duck with a turban. Like, where's the turban? Where's the yarmulke? Where's the Jewish hat? We need all things represented, or it is racist. All right, let's go. All right, let's see.
Cooked today.
Oh, is it Addy?
Naked duck again. Addy. Oh, Addy.
Addy gets it. That's good.
Oh,
All
the
right.
flat
I'm happy
jack
to
for
give
the
it to her.
win.
Yeah. So Addy's in the mentorship. Addy's in the coaching program. Very, very happy to give it to you, Addy. You're going to get
Yes.
a 50K instant funded account thanks to Top One Futures, our sponsor. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to them. So Tanner and Lawrence, did you guys know that we dropped a new course on ASFX TV this week?
I Zarb's course, right?
Zarb's course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
sick. Dude,
So-
he's a good dude, bro. Me and him had a
Ooh,
good
speaking of
chat when I
Zarb.
went on his
Yeah.
stream.
You were on his stream, right?
Yeah, it was sick. He's
Yeah,
a
so-
cool dude.
This is it. It's called Liquidity Concepts. And it's like a
Mhm.
mixture of how he trades ICT and volume profile and stuff like that. And like, we didn't want to put ICT's name in it or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's free anyway. So it's like, it's not a big deal, but like, this is a really good representation, everybody, of like, on ASFX TV, we don't want you to ever be following just one person or coming to streams and just following trades. We want you to get educated. We want you to put your edge together, right? And I think what we're going to see over the next 6 months, this is an easy prediction to make, but I think people will take the way that I trade VWAP, the way Zach trades this, even some of the way Tanner, when you take trades on here, and there are going to be people that take a little bit from all of us, and that's how they find their edge. It's not going to be someone just watches one course or watches one stream and figures it out. That's unfortunately not as easy as it is, you know?
And I'll even add to that. Yesterday, Austin, when you took that long off of the rejection off the New York VWAP,
Yeah.
if you follow Zach, there was perfect equal lows on NQ and ES, and I mean perfect equal lows. And what did price do? It came straight for those equal lows.
It
So-
always wants the equal lows. It wants to
I'm
create
just
the
saying,
divergence.
like it's like how you saying, like looking at different things and just kind of like, you know, forming whatever strategy you want from it. It's definitely helpful to have, like, you know, see how Tanner trades, see how Lawrence trades, see how Zach trades. So
Sean Donson, why did you enter short inside the opening range? The notes are right on the screen there, but basically trading into the 10 a.m. news, orders were below on Bookmap. Trend is heavy down. So I'm only fighting the New York VWAP, not by very much. And it's a 50% move back through the sell-off that we saw in the first 15 minutes. So I'm right in the middle of the range, which means I get my stop at opening range high. It's always about risk for me. I know with my markups, the stop has to go at 24. So if I know my stop has to go at 67.24, I don't want to get short down here. That's a 25-point stop. I'd rather take the risk and get in here. That's where it's based on. So it's all the factors, but really, where do I want my stop on this trade? And where do I want to trade into? I want to trade into these lows because I know I got to be out of this trade once we break opening range low. So
This action's tough, bro. Like, it's like
yeah,
like I'm kind of inclined to try the long one more time, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm like, VIX is just pulling back really hard. So it's like, I feel like we might just grind back to prior day low. Like that would be the thesis here, the idea. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put my stop. That's going to be too much and take me out. Let's see. I think that's going to be it.
Kate's asking, what do you think about the longs off the New York VWAP, Austin?
I think that with the opening range break in play to the downside, I have a stop loss there. The stop for me would go at session low. If you want to play along off a session low right now, I don't think it's a bad idea. Do I think it's going to win 60% of the time? Fuck no. Not on a Friday, not on a Sunday. Do I think you can make money on it? Yeah, absolutely. And like where you take profit is another factor in that equation. It's not just, okay, I like the stop, put the stop at the low. In this scenario, bro, even Tanner's trade is an example. If I was long where Tanner is, my stop would be at session low, and I might get out of it if it pops to that blue VWAP right there for negative risk reward, just because I know I'm fighting a strong downtrend this week. And I don't know that it's going to be one of them Friday pop and rips and big bullish Fridays. That's not what's in the cards for me, at least right now. It's not what we're seeing in the action either. So if I get long money, I'm going to be aggressive to take it. I think Randy touched on that and Tanner touched on that already.
Yeah. I don't know, just something about the VIX kind of just like slowly dying. I kind of like. We are just continuously rejecting VWAP. This isn't my favorite play. I'm not. If I get stopped here and take max loss in the day, I'm just whatever. It just kind of is what it is. But time wise, I don't know. This is like when I would want to take a trade. So,
well, guess what?
I'm
Everybody,
in it, so it doesn't matter.
We got a long on. So Tanner's long.
There we go. Let's see.
That's where Austin, I'm debating now if I was in a long, if I would not have my stop at session low, if I'd have it closer somewhere in the range below New York VWAP.
Sure.
Because if this is going to still trend downwards, like you're going to take a full loss all the way at session low.
Well, I would be sized down, but yeah.
I'm just speaking out loud. I'm not.
That's where we're different. You see me. Look at me yesterday. Full stop loss when I knew I should have been out of it. Right. So it's like
this is what I like.
Yeah. Here. Yeah, that looks good. Right.
This 15-minute overshoot. Like we need to stay above this 25.
Yeah, this candle's got to go bullish for you here.
Yeah. If this starts coming, I'm gonna be fucked if this comes down here. But
let's take everybody hold your breath. We're taking a 35-second break. Hold your breath. Are you dancing again today, Randy?
I'm always dancing, bro. Always dancing in my head.
We played that on the stream yesterday just to show everybody that the boot camp tickets are still on sale. And Tanner and fucking Randy comes back on the stream, dude, holding the boner candle flag, and he's like waving it in the background.
You got a flag made?
Dude, I said I was gonna get us, instead of stress balls, I was gonna get little dicks that say Randy's boner candle and put them at everybody's seat. Everybody knows Randy for the boner candle.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That's amazing.
So this actually, someone got this made and it got dropped off at my house.
No way.
Yeah, it just shows up.
No way. No fucking way.
It's crazy.
Why do they know where you live?
Well, it's a buddy of mine that trades with us. It's the guy Lawrence that you're like, who the fuck's this guy on your YouTube? I came to watch you trade
Twitter.
Today.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah. He fucking tricked me, bro.
Yeah, Lawrence was pissed.
I'm up. I'm over here like, oh, Asia session. Let me see what Randy's about to do, and then I got this guy.
Who the fuck is this guy?
That's funny. Oh, I'm gonna get
right, bro. I didn't mean to trick you like that.
Yeah, you did.
The cooked Friday, bro. The cooked Friday.
Yeah, it's sideways now, back to VWAP.
I really thought it was gonna grind through VWAP there and go, but apparently not.
ES back to VWAP now. And I mean, NASDAQ is still down 1.2% today. So it's like down 1% is a pretty big down.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is pretty decent.
I mean, I'm looking, Tanner, I use the Mag 7 index.
Yeah.
This is very not bullish because it's only been above VWAP for a few minutes, but that's what I'm saying to you. I think your longs may work later where it then kicks up and we get a little pop towards the end of the day, maybe just because of lack of sellers, right? The sellers are in now, they're sending us lower. The sellers step back, we get a little bid back higher into a Friday afternoon, bring price back up a little bit. That's where I see it working too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. Honestly, I don't really care what happens here. I'm just over it. I'm like, whatever. It looks like it wants to cook me. It's just like a slow cook.
Chandan posted a markup, Austin. I don't know. I can't pull it up on screen, but
let me just grab a picture of this really quick for the daily report card and then I'll pull it.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get wrecked.
Yeah, back under VWAP now. Okay, these are good markups. I entered here short. Am I on screen? Yeah, I entered here short, got stopped. Yeah, so that's just too tight of a stop. That's all. And then this is the second trade. It pays well. So your price is correct. The stop is too tight. If you are entering a trade mid-range is defined as in between the opening range high and low. You have it marked. If you're entering in here anywhere near the middle, the stop has to go at opening range high for shorts and the stop goes at opening range low for longs. That's the rules that we follow. That's the system. That's what we've been working with for years. So you're just choking the stop here. The entry's good. The idea is good. The bias is good. You're just choking the stop. Stop needs to go at the top, which then goes to why, look at my notes. I got short here, not here. Because if I get short on this red bar down through New York VWAP, the stop can't just be in here floating. It has to go all the way up here. There's no structure even in here for me. So I wait. I end up getting a higher sell price. Stop still at the same price. And that's where it's supposed to go. So this is a good point. When you're looking to take an entry, it's not just about, is the candle looking good? Is price moving in the direction? Where's your stop going to go? And are you comfortable with the stop at that distance? You could size down and take the trade still. But are you comfortable sitting in a trade for a 25, 30, 40 point stop loss? If no, just don't take it, right? So I just waited and I got a better risk reward scenario. I'll risk 14 to go get 20 or 14 to the downside. Here we get risk 14 to get 20. I hope that helps.
Nice little pop here. This is kind of what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking. It didn't take me out. It didn't take me out real close here, but it didn't take me out.
Nice. Okay, good.
I'm back to
I
break
got
even.
long a couple of minutes ago, Austin, when you were talking at 67.0875.
Nice.
I think this is going to grind up to prior day low at least. I think it might do it. I think it might do it.
Never changed my bias on that. I think it could do it. I just don't know when.
I know it's the hard part here. This
That's a good look.
Brick
Randy,
wall.
you know, from me, bro. You know I'm happy about this on a Friday. Look at them green shorts, exits lower, not fighting VWAP. Look at me, buddy. After yesterday, look at me now.
Flowing.
Like a new man, like a new boy. Like I got some new shoes.
Well, you probably woke up this morning and you probably remembered yesterday and said to yourself, I'm not going to do that again.
Well, it's really annoying the way that I trade. I don't have a solution for this, but because I don't like cutting trades when they're losing, I just take full loss. I end up sometimes after I run well, because I win 70% of the days, I will take a max loss, which then ends up giving back 2 or 3 days of gains. So then you got to fucking thug it out for 3 days, go into the hole, hit your max daily profit, thug it out, and then you get it back. You know, that's what I did it twice. Yeah. Look,
that's what I'm doing with Asia, bro. Like all those fucking side accounts I've been trading with Lucid and shit. Like I literally aim to make $1,000 a day on those accounts for the consistency rule. And then my max loss on the day is either 2,000 or 2,500. So it'll take me 2 full days, but like I don't hit the max loss as often as I'm hitting the profits. So that's why I've been ripping so many payouts from them.
Sure.
But of course, when I do, I'm like, fuck, dude, here we go. Like, let's dig out the hole,
look, dude,
bro.
I started, this is an account that was in drawdown. I started it Monday, break even on Monday, big max loss basically on Tuesday. And then look, it takes 3 days to get back to break even, right?
Yeah. It's tough to do that.
Same thing here. Payout yesterday or a payout on this account on Wednesday, max daily loss the next day after payout. Now 388 today, starts to claw it back. Still needs 2 more days to get that back though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. But I think it's a consequence of trading the way I trade. Look, when you're winning at a high rate, clipping green days, you end up taking big red days, unfortunately, because you're confident. So it's balancing that overconfidence and trying to keep the red day small and then trying to still leave enough in the tank on the red day so that the second or the third trade can get me back to break even. It's when I lose that second or third trade that I'm hitting max daily loss. Then I'm going down.
I think getting out of drawdown is a skill set, bro.
Yeah.
Like it really is.
It really is. Yeah. Okay, Tanner, you look like you're alive, bro. You look like this could be good. Randy's
maybe. I don't know. It's still below VWAP, bro. Like this thing is just pinning New York VWAP and just I'm not a fan of it, bro. I don't have confidence in this at all. I'm not gonna lie. It's just the way it's acting. I don't have a lot of confidence in it.
You're just not getting the follow through. But if you look at structure, NQ, not so much. You look at ES and YM, it's actually forming structure slowly. It's gonna
yeah, it is. So that's why I do feel like it's gonna grind out. It's just having a lot of like mess here. I'm just worried that this comes down, pins me, and then goes, and I'm like, oh fuck, it happened to me twice in one day. So I don't know. That's what it's looking like, dude. It's not looking too healthy here.
Can you see my? Oh,
yeah, I'm about to get fucking cooked right here. Let's see.
Yeah, NQ is really struggling at the New York.
Super struggle, dude. Super struggle. Oh, that's such an ugly bar. 5-minute bar. This has to engulf here, otherwise I'm fucking wrecked. I need this wick to engulf. I need this whole wick to engulf. Hold the line. Hold the line.
What are you doing this weekend, Tanner?
I'm actually going to be super chill for the next 10 weeks in meat prep. I'm not drinking. I'm not partying. I do have to, and what's crazy, I'm going to see Subtronics next weekend, sober, which would be wild. I'm proud of myself for attempting to do it. And then I'm going to see, and I'm going to, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm fucking do it. And then I'm going to do a rave 2 weeks after, also sober, which is going to be wild.
That's wild. That's a risky call. That's like raw dog.
Tanner's gonna come back and be like, I ain't ever going to a fucking rave again. Why did
No, I see. That's the thing is it's when it's specific dubstep that I like, music I like, I can vibe, dude. And I'll rip a bunch of caffeine, I'll be good on the caffeine, but I'm in like athlete mode right now, dude. My food is dialed, my sleep is dialed. Like I'm competing very, very soon, like 10 weeks. And so I shift in these modes, dude. You know me, like I go extremes. I'm either I'm full sending and like partying super hard, or I'm like a monk and I'm like really, really, really detailed and dialed. And I'm like I'm back into monk mode. Right. So literally tonight, the plan is I'm fucking picking up some ribeyes. I'm grilling some ribeyes. My girl, we're going to go to like the like the local fish market, get a bunch of like fresh like sashimi and stuff, bunch of fish, and just rip a bunch like rip a really good meal. And then honestly, tomorrow morning, like rip some. I got to do some work, do some stuff for Black Fridays, whatnot, and then that's it. It's gonna be like honestly kind of mellow. I need some mellow though. I think it's gonna be good for me.
I did arms yesterday morning before stream, and then after stream I went in the basement. We had a bunch of people come over and help us start painting because the drywall just finished yesterday. We painted the entire basement and the ceiling yesterday with the primer. So today and tomorrow it's just the black now. It's gonna be sick. I'm so sore though. My arms, dude, from doing the roller on the ceiling, like being like this. My shit was locked up last night. I was walking around like this.
A bunch of shit you're not used to doing.
Yeah, because
the dinosaur arms
after the hammer curls in the workout and the back work, we did like arms and back, so it was like an arm workout, and then doing this on the ceiling and the walls for 6 hours. I was cooked.
Dude. It's all that movement, all the movement.
It might be sideways for a little bit, but you're still alive for now.
It just wants to cook me. It's waiting to cook me, dude.
Waiting.
I think that shit wants 800, bro.
I think it wants 800 too. I won't
chat,
be around.
Do we have any questions before we get to a far off topic? Live chat. Any questions, any comments, concerns, want feedback on any trades? We'll be back Monday, everybody, on ASFX TV. The boys, we're all back on Monday. If you need anything over the weekend, I'll put the Discord link in the live chat. Make sure you jump in the Discord. Bother Randy. Don't bother me because I'm painting, but bother Randy. He'll help you.
I'm always around. Hit me up.
Yeah.
Hold this line.
Chat, and then if you don't have any questions, tell us what do you think in the chat. Is Tanner cooked on this trade or will he survive?
It's literally
$1 million question.
So close, dude, to cooking me.
I love it when you get edged like that. I got edged on one yesterday, Randy. Remember?
I'd rather get edged like this and have it hold.
The trade yesterday, it goes to and James out loud goes, man, if this one turns around and was a winning trade, that'd be crazy. And it did. It came back to entry, went into profit a little bit.
There you go. Boom. I'm done. All right. It's okay.
Get the shirt out, Randy. Gage says, get the shirt out, Randy. What does that mean?
Get the shirt out. The boner candle to the downside? No. Is he gonna? Is that what the chat's saying? Boner candle downside? I don't know. I'm assuming. Gage is saying the shirt.
Yeah, good chats today, boys. Matt, thanks for being on. A lot of the guys on YouTube, thanks for being here, everybody. We end up having a good stream. Tanner takes some good losses, takes them well. Randy, one good loss, it looks like, and then I'm green on all my accounts. So the Jews running away with the money today, everybody.
I'm not fucking with any Friday trades, bro.
Come catch me on Monday. Get your money back, boys.
The Jews are always running away with
the Jews
money.
Are always running away with money. You can't say that, dude. All right. You can only make Indian jokes. Calm down over there.
What are you gonna do? Cancel me? Come on now.
No, never, dude. I love you too.
Furthest thing from it.
Yeah, boys, have a good weekend. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out. Chat, absolutely. Thank you for being a part of the giveaways today. We'll get the $100 out to who was that? Someone, Michael. I think it was Michael Ladd. We'll get that to Michael, and then we got the other giveaway for Addy, which is good. Yeah, awesome. All right, everybody, we're back on Monday.
Love you guys.
Have a good weekend. Yeah, Lawrence, you're the man, buddy. Thanks, Tanner. See you guys. Peace.